lesson 1 is all about mushin. Our goal today is to learn how to think so bullying doesn't happen to us. So let's start with our promise. Everyone raise your right hand and just repeat after me. Say, there will be no violence where I walk.
There will be no violence where I walk.
And others will be safer because of my presence.
And others will be safer because of my presence.
Very good. All right, that's our promise. Okay. All right. The first thing that we need to do is to recognize our weaknesses. If we do that, then we're going to have control over our emotions. We need to identify our hot buttons, so things that will make us angry. That's called an anger guard. Can you guys say anger guard?
Anger guard.
So if we name it, then we're going to own it. Can you guys say mushin?
Mushin.
Mushin is an Asian philosophy, and it just means to keep your cool. Okay, and to remain emotionless in a bullying situation. So for example, if somebody comes up to me and makes fun of my ponytail, they always make fun of my ponytail every time they see me. Okay, so I'm going to name it. I'm going to say, here comes Mr. makes fun of my ponytail. Okay, because that might be something that really makes me angry. Okay. All right, so turn and face your partner. And we're going to practice this now. So Mr. Ward, you're going to go first. You're going to just tell Ms. Kruger, something that makes you angry.
One thing that makes me angry is when people who sit behind me, they poke me with their pencil. That makes me really angry.
So what could he call that?
What could you name that? You could name that Mr. Pokes Me with a Pencil.
Okay, all right. Now you tell him one thing that makes you angry.
Something that makes me angry is when people cut you off in traffic.
Okay, so what you could call that is Mr. cuts me off in traffic.
Okay, very good. All right, turn to face front.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, a really important thing to remember about any bullying situation is to just try to avoid the situation altogether. If you know where the bully is going to be or where the person who annoys you is going to be, just try to stay away from that. Another thing to always remember is to report the bullies. You should always report the bullies to, for example, your teacher, or if somebody's bullying you at your workplace, you could report it to your boss. Another really important thing to remember is to not be hateful or angry back to the bully, because that makes you a bully, right? Okay, if you're angry or hateful back to the bully. And we also don't want to tease the bully, because that could make the bully angrier, it could start a fight, and again, it also makes you a bully. So let's go ahead and balance. Right? Yay?
Yay.